Alright, let's talk about how we can get our artwork out of Photoshop and onto some paper, also known as media. So whether you're going to do some photo paper prints and cut them up to give to family and friends, or you're going to do something that's going to go into a picture frame and you want to use some glossy paper or just regular old standard printing paper, you're going to go to the File menu to access the print command, or you could press Command or Control P on your keyboard. You'll be taken to the Print dialog box where you can choose your printer from this list. And you can choose to print a PDF, or you can choose to print from your printer. I currently have an HP PhotoSmart, as you see. Here I can choose how many copies I like to print. If I want to access page setup, I can click this button here. I can also print in either the portrait or landscape modes, and this will flip the media around so that it's either facing straight up and down or left to right. And of course you'll change this based on your artwork. Since my snowman is pretty much higher than he is wider, I'm going to choose portrait. I can also position my image by clicking center image, or I can deselect this and then navigate these numbers to put what I want. So if I want it from the top to be -10, I'll enter that, and I can enter from the left -20, for example. I can also click center image if I lose my image, and that takes me down to the next field here, or box, because as you can see, the artwork is way bigger than the 8.5 by 11 paper. So I'll click scale to fit media. And then I can go back up here again and determine whether I want to use the landscape or portrait. It looks like the landscape is going to be better, so I can deselect scale to fit media, and then I could scale this down manually. So I'll try 80%, and that's not going to do it, so I'll try 50, and I can keep doing that until I get it to fit in here. I'll go ahead and click on that again. I can also put this bounding box around my image, or I can turn that off. I can choose my units, and when I'm finally said and done, what I can do is click print. Color management is going to be for the more advanced functionality. So you can choose your output, and you can choose to have things like registration marks, as you see here, or crop marks, and these kinds of things that would be very helpful for a professional printer. So if you're doing business cards and that kind of thing, you might want to have something like registration marks or crop marks so that the printer knows how to cut the card. So I'm going to go back to the regular old color management here. I can also have my document print, or I can have a proof. So I'm going to go back to document, and once I'm said and done, I can go ahead and print my document, and it will be output with the specified number of copies and all of my other settings from my printer.